Hello friends, I am CS Jaspreet. Today in this video, I will be telling you about some important points about CA November 2020 admit cards, what all important points are there and how will you download it, and a pop-up window comes up before downloading the admit card. What is it all about? Please watch the video till the end. After logging in with your login ID and password on the ICAI exam site, and when you see that column of admit card, then you click on that view button. A pop-up window comes up this time. I have this photo of the admit card before showing up the admit card. This pop-up window opens up, to which you have to tick this column and click continue. What it says: candidates must ensure to carry the following items only inside the examination hall. These all things are important, like mask on face is compulsory, face shield optional, gloves on hand optional, personal transparent water bottle, personal small hand sanitizer, exam related items or documents as instructed, like calculators, stationery items, admit card, photo ID card, etc. So these things you have to carry along. This time, earlier we used to carry the calculators, the admit cards, or our photo card IDs, or anything else which is needed. But this time, mask is compulsory, face shield is optional, gloves optional, personal transparent water bottle compulsory, personal small hand sanitizer. You have to carry all this because of COVID-19. Then in case the candidate is a minor, this undertaking you have, if the candidate is minor, you click here and there will be a format available to you, has to be filled up and undertaking with the signatures of his or her parents or guardian in advance before reaching the center, except candidate's signature, which has to be done in the presence of the invigilator. So you will download this format. You will take this undertaking with the signature of your parents or your guardian before reaching the center. But you don't have to do your signature. Your signature you have to do in the presence of the invigilator only. You have to sign that format, that form, in front of the examiner. I do hereby declare that I am appearing for November 2020 exams on my own free will. So this is for the person who's downloading. If you're not a minor, then you are hereby declaring that I am appearing on my own will. Nobody is forcing me. Institute is not forcing me at all. And I have read the guidelines for candidates to pertaining to COVID-19 pandemic hosted on the website under this link, and strictly adhere to them. Now, I had already made the video on these guidelines which were given for students, for examination centers. I just made for the students the guidelines for students. If you have not seen that video, I'll put the link in the description box below. Go and see that video, what guidelines students have to follow. The consent, this is basically the consent for the students who are not minor. For minor, there is a consent form which they have to got signed from their parents or their guardian, and they themselves will sign in the presence of invigilator. I've told everything there, what all things you need, water bottle, sanitizer, everything. You can click in the description box and go to that window. So then you will tick the button continue, and then the admit card will open up. I would just jot down some important points, but definitely go through all the guidelines of the admit card attached to the admit card, the instructions given under the admit card. Before sitting in the exam, I would actually tell you that one should always go through all the instructions, all the do's and don'ts, all the guidelines. Even while writing the examination, on the first page of the sheet there are lots of instructions. On the question paper itself, one should always go through each and every point. These are little things, but they have a big impact on your examination. So go through all the instructions. These are just bit tiny ones which I have put, like reach exam center latest by 1 p.m. Late entry is permitted up to 2:15 p.m. Candidates are allowed to leave the exam center after 4 p.m. As soon as you receive the admit card, please verify all the facts and be familiar with the guidelines for students due to COVID-19. I would put the link in the description box below. You can go through that. But other than that, as soon as you download your admit cards, as soon as you print them, go through each and every guideline, go through each and every instruction, and know what all things you need. Because of COVID-19, there are some additional guidelines, there are some additional instructions as well, so go through them thoroughly. Thank you so much for watching my video. Hope you found the video informative. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you have not done it yet.